Time to finish my Demon Bluff game. So here we are, and I figured out that the judge one has to be the other evil king. So we got a new character, which says that one extra outcast will be in the deck, which will not appear in the game. And it's a demon, which I don't think is very important. It's important just that it's a character called Ba, and it's like a minion allies and disguise. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Is one card away from the closest evil, where possible. Who do we have? Wretch and Bombardier subcast, so we could have a false positive Wretch. Or maybe not. We got the Judge. Okay. One evil adjacent to me is number 5. This. Yeah, and I figured out from looking at the hint that even if an evil minion disguises Confessor, they still cannot lie and tell the truth. So they are evil. Yep, they were bound. And if the scout's right, then maybe a lover or number 6 are the other evil. Yeah. Yes, if number 1 is right, then either 6 or 4 are the minion to kill. Now, number 7 says it's a gem crafter, and they are saying they're the gem crafter, and since we have only one character left which can lie, he must be right. Yeah, they must both be right. Because the judge cannot disguise that they have a heads up, and I know these were evil, and this one was right, so they are good. Which means number 1 is probably the one lying. Who's number 8? Scout, yeah. Minion is one card away from closest evil. Makes sense, they are the scout, and there's red choices to them. And we only have one outcast, and yeah, we don't have to have any outcast. Well, either way, the outcast is good because you know it's one of the scouts. And really, this doesn't make sense when they are the evil one. Right? We got Slayer. Pick one character and conditional execute it. Great. So if you're unsure, we can try to execute one. I did Slayer, and we won't be punished if we're wrong. Learn how many evils are adjacent to each other. Alright. Let's see what we got today. Only witch. No corruption, nothing. Okay, it will be easy. Judge, thank you for nothing. Thank you for nothing so far. Knight. They are the real knights. Good to know. Slayer. Not much. I am 3 cards away from the closest evil, which would make the Jester evil. And I forgot I can only open 5. Either way, I'll have to check these by checking against Judge. So, Judge. Is the knight lying? He's not, that's correct. Let's see if the hunter is lying. Oh, yeah, they were. Well, this finishes it. Who do we have now? Poisoner Bard. One adjacent villager is corrupted if possible. So we're getting corruption, and there you go. Learn how far I'm from closest corrupted character, unless they are corrupted themselves. Alright, it means I'll probably get to use the yellow color. Finally. So I'm Bard, I'm one character away from corrupted characters, so let's see the adjacent ones. We don't have any doppelganger or anything like that. Nope. So time to try killing the knight. And they were good. And they say I can die, which means they are not corrupted. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. So, certainly one of these two is lying. Wait, no, actually, certainly both of these two are lying. Yeah, because... No, wait. At least one of them is lying. Wait, they both be like Westerner? Oh. Okay, so at least one of them is lying, but we can save both. There's only one pair of in that. Oh yeah, one pair of... Yeah, so they might be both lying, or that they're corrupted by... Wait, no. Okay, it's getting simpler. Okay, so suppose Bard was lying, because it was a minion or something. In that case, this minion would be right. It doesn't make sense. So they have... No, wait. In which case, this would be an evil character. They could be a poisoner and have poisoned Bard to lie, and have corrupted to lie, Bard to lie. In which case, number 3 would also be lying, so they would also be an evil character. In which case, Nitro would be lying as well, which would be too much lying, so Bard is telling the truth, if I'm correct. Which means this medium is corrupted. Which doesn't make sense, because in that case, number 3 would be telling the truth. I'm missing. Back. So let's suppose the Bard was lying. For whatever reason. Then this medium wait a second. No, like they have to... Oh wait, no, they have to be both lying and both be evil. Yeah, that's like the only explanation, and this Bard is corrupted, yeah. Okay, I think I think this is the only explanation where it makes sense, and yeah, let's test it. And I was right. Yeah, I only had to turn 4 cards. Like, oh, okay, it's pretty good. Fortune teller. It's gonna be interesting, useful. Learn that one out of 2 characters is specific minion role. God, no, it's gonna be use. Let's start at number 6 this time. Okay, no info. So far, no info so far. 6 is good. Oh god, no which. Okay, 6 is good, makes sense. Number 1, Slayer. Okay. closest equal is equidistant, which means either these two, these two, these two. Yeah, we have two equals, so only these two get quotient. If they are truth equals are not adjacent to each other, which would support Enlightened's claim. Reg, and we have which. Okay. Do we have one out? We have one outcast, so the reg seems to be right, but we don't know what's number 5, so it doesn't really help. Okay. Question. Evils aren't decent. Evil is equidistant. Can't really do much with that. So we have a relative use. Wait, no, actually we have wretch. So if they are telling the truth, it could be a wretch and this character and also one of these. There are no evils adjacent to each other, which would mean it's a wretch and like two of these each other close to each other. Okay. We have different prison, right? Yeah, so we have 3 line characters. Up to 3 line. I think always 3 line is the only way. 8 says 6 good. Yeah, okay, we also have this. So, let's suppose they were right. That is actually simple. Well, in that case, I'll have to use the abilities to really get fire. Closest equal is distant. I don't know if it's that much. Evils are not chasing each other. I don't know if it's that much. Okay, so what do I know is that absolutely certainly this character is detected as evil. Okay, so we can test if they are really. So if we pick this fortune teller and this thing instruction itself, it should say exactly one of them is. Yep. Oh, it doesn't really help. Right. Jester. Yeah, I could probably somewhat easily Jester. Because this to detect Wretch, the seal, test it on itself. And I could test it on Gymcraft. Okay, got it. There is one evil. Do we have any info on what happens when Jester is lying? No. That's pretty good, but I'm gonna expect him to say the truth for now. So, if he's saying the truth, then these 3 are good. These 2 are good. Wretch could be anything. And in that case, it could be anything. And if he's flying, yeah, then I don't really get much. Okay. Most people is equidistant, which would mean that these 2 they were trying to do. Yeah, that's hard. Okay, I'm gonna just flash it and like check if I get any info. Yeah, Okay. Oh wait, what I can test is whether is that if these two are not the evils, are not the closest evils to number two, then these two, yeah, if these two, any of them are evil, then necessarily by, and this is saying the truth, then these both are evil, in which case these two would be adjacent, which means they would be lying. So that would make sense. Yeah, if it were these two, then it would make sense. And if it were these two, then they could also be right. But it wouldn't be a knight and the third evil. No, wait, the corrupt. Yeah, these three could be evil, and there could be a corrupted one somewhere. I swear. If they weren't equidistant, then any of these three could be really. Okay, but though these two are main things for being evil, what if the fortune teller was lying? Oh wait, actually, back. If this gesture was lying, then number 8 also be lying. Yeah, that's why I checked these guys. So if gesture is lying, then Gemcrafter is also lying, which means that one of these three, third evil, which I cannot really check. Okay, but I think one of these two is evil, so I'm gonna check them. And one of them is really evil, which honestly makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna check it by trying to kill them. They are good, which means that it's these two, I think. Okay. And who did they poison? Villager. They poisoned the villager, which means they didn't poison the knight. So the enlightened is lying. In that case, this one is good. Oh wait, I don't have to draw. I can do this. Okay. This one was right. Okay. This one is certainly corrupted. We are not so sure. They also be. They be Dominion. I mean the witch. I suppose they could be the witch. Or they could be corrupted, I can't really tell here. What info do we have about what? Thing, and I don't think it's 5. Let me check how the witch's ability works. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that is. So I think they are either or corrupted, and if they were corrupted, well, either way they are lying certainly, which means that this one is which gives me that this one is good, which gives me that this one is good, which yeah, I don't really know which of these two it is. No wait, no wait, it has to be 6. Okay. It was number 5 or 4.4. No wait, these were good. Oh yeah, it's me. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, screw me. Oh yeah, that was a difficult game, and I missed some options. Never mind, no one is watching me, so they don't know that I'm losing anyway. So we got Reg, Poisoner, Ba. Who we have? Okay, Poisoner and Ba are the two important ones. So we are probably going to find one outcast. Alright, let's see who do we have then. Guards away from closest evil. And we have 3 evils and 1 corrupted. Okay. Okay, how many villagers do we have? So we have 10 characters total and we have 8 on board. Okay, so we have every one of these. And we have each one of them once, right? Right, 2 of them are fake, so the Bombardier is real. Good find. Number 4 is, there's the 1 power people that's possible to leverage. Confessor is good, so they are telling the truth. They cannot lie. Found out. So they were corrupted, they would say I'm dizzy. I'm 3 cards away from corrupted character. Possible. Okay, so these 2 contradict each other. So you're correct. These 2 support each other. Oh wait, they could be corrupted by Slayer. Whoever that is. But these 2 contradict each other, they cannot be both right. If they were 2 cards away from the closest evil, then this would be evil. Which would be, no way, they could be right. They could be evil and no way. That would mean that they are not corrupted or evil. Gemcraft is evil, and none of these 2 would be corrupted, which would mean these are not. So one of them is lying. And thank you so much. With this gesture on Confess Bombardier itself. I'm not gonna try that right now. Learn 1 good character, 4 is good. Okay, which would mean that the hunter is corrupted. There's 1 pair of evil. Can't really do that right now. I could try the Slayer on these two, I guess. Oh wait, this one. Yeah, I guess I could try Jester. Okay, and if yeah, let's suppose Gymcrafter. Yeah, I think they are saying the Gymcrafter is equal, particularly, and they are saying okay. So if they were lying, then the Gymcrafter would be good, which means 4 would be good, which means they are corrupted. Yeah, I'm going to. I'll have to open Notepad and I'll have to open Mousepad and write it down. So one option I'm working with. Yeah, I could probably record that as well. Give me a second. Okay, so here we have a Mousepad. Let me put it somewhere where you can see it. Okay, so one option I'm working with is uh, 7 for good, 1 is corrupted, then 7 for good, then the knitter is necessarily evil because we cannot make any more pairs. And it could be both Slayer or yeah, 8 would have to be the poisoner, or 2 could be the poisoner, and 8 could be Ba, or they could be the way around. So either 5 or 2 is poisoner, and uh, the other one is Ba, whatever. And 8 is lying either way. So those are some options. Then we could have number 1 be evil. No, that it's complicated. Yeah, but I'll have to consider those options. Then we can have number 7 lying for whatever reason, in which case number 4 is evil. Then either 5 or 8 is corrupted. We could have 5, 4 plus 4 and 8 evil. No, we couldn't. That would actually contradict number 1. But we could have 4 and 7 evil, and Nether being corrupted. That makes sense. What else? What if yeah, Nether is probably lying so far. Um, what if the Nether was saying the truth? then could be either 1 and 5, 1 and 2, or 5 and or 4 and 5. If it was 1 and 2, then either 8 or 3 would have to be corrupted, which isn't the case, so uh, that doesn't add up. And if it was 4 and 5, then 5 would be the poisoner and no one would be corrupted. Okay, that makes sense. It's a possibility. And that's really the only possibility where 8 is telling the truth. And what did I say? And if 8 is lying, then you have these 3 options on the top. And you don't really see much of it. I see. Oh, give me a second. And let me make the font bigger somehow. Select font here, and I want to make it some big font, like 200, whatever. Yeah, okay, that's too much. Um, okay, let me give it like 64 or something like that. No, it's still 32. Let's say 32. Yeah, okay, that can be seen pretty well. And um, okay, so these are the options I'm working with right now. Okay, let me actually make it a bit bigger. I think I can fit 64 on the screen. Well, barely, but I can. Wait, I can just make it smaller here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so these are the options I'm working with. How do I test them? Uh, wait, could the bombardier be? Okay, now did I think about make the bombardier is a demon and we have a bit many villagers? No, wait, no. The demons are the streets to the villagers. Okay, right here. Okay, so bombardier is really good, and number 3 is really good. If they were evil, they would still say the truth. Which means, do we have anyone new who is certainly saying the truth? Number 1. Number 1 is certainly saying the truth, surprisingly. Which would point the gym crafter. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, yeah. Number 1 is saying the truth, I think, and I think number 7 is evil. I was right, which means that number 4 is the second evil. Yep, that wasn't too hard to say the truth. Okay, close my notes, and it's time to win again. Number 5, Oracle for 6 is a minion. Let's check them. Who is the game? Minion Bomb. and Plague Doctor, which corrupts the character but is good. Hopefully we'll only have one. They're probably corrupted by Plague Doctor. Minion is 3 cards away from closest evil. Well, the Confessor is certainly good and not corrupted. So either the Plague Doctor is evil or Oracle is corrupted. Which both make sense. So what do we have next? And 1 card away from closest evil, which would make number 2 evil. Who says number 5 is a real Oracle? So yeah, we have one option that 2 is saying the truth, 5 is saying the truth. That's number 3, so we did it. Okay, so really the Plague Doctor is good and they are really corrupted, which means that the Scout is also good. Wait, or how does it work with Oracle if they are lying? Both are good. So yeah, they are lying and these are both good. Professor is good, 5 is a real Oracle, which is true. Which leads us to these two. So who I'm sure about is good these two. Evil Triad, you're lying. Wait, what? Oh! Oh yeah, I thought the Plague Doctor only corrupts adjacent characters. It corrupts anyone, so yeah, they were actually corrupted. Number 3 is corrupted, number 2 is evil. Since I picked the corrupted character, number 2 is really evil. Which means number 5 is super evil. Okay. Oh god. We get Counselor, who sits next to an outcast, unless he has minions on both sides. And we get that, which means we have this guy. Yeah, and we have 2 outcasts now. Yeah, we'll have 2 outcasts, because Counselor certainly sit next to a good character. Oh wait, no, actually, no, it can sit between Ba and one of these two. We only have one. Yeah, okay, but we will likely have much info there. 3 cards away from positive. Evils are not adjacent to each other. Can't say much against the optimist, which keeps corruptions. And since we don't have you even have corruption? Okay, so we don't have any corruption, which we are certainly lying. And those we are certainly evil because we don't have any corruptions. Yeah. I was right. So that was that. And we're still missing Chancellor, who should be sitting next to an outcast role. But they could also be one of these two if one of these two is a doppelganger. This makes sense. One evil adjacent to me. Makes sense, unless the fortune teller was evil. Wait a second, we got two knitters. That narrows it down. So, certainly one of the two knitters. Actually, they are both saying the truth, both lying. No, wait, oh yeah, one of them is the doppelganger and one of them is real. That is the only explanation I have. Which means that one of these two, one of these three is the one of these three is the Conqueror because it has to be next to an outcast, and yeah, either way he has to be next to an outcast, and these three, oh yeah, wait, actually, these two could also be, this could also be a doppelganger, and these two, then the Chancellor, which means that I can only rule out Lover, which means that the Fortune Teller is good. He's 3 cards away from nearest evil. Yeah, doesn't rule it out. Which would make this a doppelganger. And just in case, I'm going to check if they are lying. Yeah, one of them is evil. Yeah, they are. Okay. We got Drunk, who is basically a minion, but he's actually good, and I should save him. Well, tough luck, Drunk, and Druid learn one random outcast among them if any. Let's see what we have now. Yeah, like I don't have rules for chat set yet, but being a bot, I can guarantee you gets you banned. And no one is watching whatever. So at the we have 5 villagers, 1 outcast, and 3 evil ones, and 2 corrupt. Oh yeah. 3 evils, 1 0 to 2 corrupted, and but we don't have the doppelganger nor drunk. We don't have any scripts, right? No, we don't have any good disguises. Okay, so all disguises are cool. A quick player roll through. We got 2 enlightened, 1 is obviously lying, we got 2 outcasts, 1 of them is certainly evil. We don't have anything to change them, yeah. So, out of these 4, 2 are evil. Closest evil is clockwise, possible, it's the fortune teller. Counterclockwise, it's the medium. 3 is the real empress, 7 or 5 is evil. Okay, can't really do much about that. So for now, clockwise. If empress, okay, so let's suppose the enlightened was right, in which case medium would be lying. Oh wait, no, yeah, they could corrupt it. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of characters which would be very much corrupted. It's great. Love that, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can we rule out this one's broadcast? Okay. So let's suppose both of these were lying. Then I would at least get the info that all of these three are okay, which means that the Plague Doctor is evil, 8 is evil, which means that the Fortune Teller is good. Yeah, I'll probably have to use my notes again. So one option is 6 and 8 are evil, then 9, 7, 5 are good and telling the truth, and we have 3, yeah, when we have 3 is yeah, and we get that 5 is lying because 6 was telling the truth, because 6 would be closer than 3. Okay, so 5 is certainly lying, I can say so much. Closest evil is clockwise or equidistant. Okay. I'm gonna mark it like this. So on the outside they are certainly lying, but I don't know if they are early evil or just corrupted. Okay. Which leads me with yeah, I can get a lot of info of the Emperors because I know that two of the characters she's pointing at are certainly good. Uh, can't really narrow it down which two, but at least something. So if they were lying, which is really what I'm hinting at here, then 2, 7, 5 good, which means that 6, 8 are certainly evil. Okay, let me get back to writing my notes. Um, Here so you can see them as well. So supposing 6, 8 were certainly evil, we're definitely going to need more space here. So supposing 3 was lying, 6, 8 would be evil. Yes, 6, 8 would be evil. Which means that closest character to enlighten would be counterclockwise. which is this direction, which means that the fortune teller would also be. No, wait, it could be actually Equidistant, but it doesn't know it up because it has to be Plague Doctor. So it would still not be the fortune teller. Six, 4 could be corrupted by. No, we couldn't have two corrupted. 5 would have to be corrupted by 6, is 6 poisoner. In that case scenario. And 3 would have to be evil. Yes, the only explanation. And would have to be good. Okay. Yeah. Because poisoner only corrupts nearby characters. Okay, so 386 is one option. And the other is 3 is saying the truth, which means that out of 7, 2, 5, and 7, 1 is evil. Okay. And 3 is certainly not evil, not corrupt. Well, either way, I can rule out that 3 is certainly not corrupt. So suppose they are correct. Then 4 is also saying the truth. Okay. We have women. Okay. Yeah, and there would still be at least one more character saying the truth. Yeah, still more options, I guess. So 3 is saying the truth, 4 is saying the truth, 5 is evil, I guess. Now let's say 5 is evil. No, wait, I want to test in the lying saying truth space. So truth, truth, lie, truth. Who do we have? Yeah, I should probably test one of these three. It's they are evil. So let's say 7 was evil, then these two would be evil. This means this one would be corrupted by the doctor. Because the plague doctor was good, they were evil. And like corrupted by Poisoner, who is the Bombardier, or evil as well. Or they could be evil. Yeah, both would be possible, I suppose. Yeah, let's say they are evil and Enlightened is corrupted by the Doctor. Then we still have one evil and it's Fortune Teller. So 7, 8, 9 plus 5 is one option. 7, 8, 9, and 5 corrupted is one option. Let me check if you can see it on the screen. Not much. Okay. So that's another option. Then what if 7 was evil, 5 was evil, 8 was corrupted by 7, then 2 would still be good, and 5 would still be corrupted. Yep. So 5, 7, 8, 5, 5, 7. No, wait. 5, 5, 7, 9, and 8 is corrupted. Yes. Then what if 6 was evil? I guess is the other option. If 6 was evil, then they could have corrupted 5. What are the 2 big ones? Minion, Poisoner, Wahoo. Adds 1 fake of cast to the deck, which is direction. Doesn't really help much. Doesn't really mean much. So, if 6 was evil, 7, 2 would be good. 9 would still be evil. Yeah, like if 2 isn't evil, then 9. Yeah, like it's like these 2 are also unfair because if 2 isn't evil, then out of these 4, 2 are evil and you have only 9 left. But it's an option. So 6 plus 8 plus 9 with 2 corrupted, 2 and 5 corrupted. I'm running out of space. Let me push the font a bit. Yes. Six, 8, 9, 2 and 5. Yes, yes, these there, yeah. Both 2 and 5 would have to be corrupted. Correct. Then 6 and 5 and 6. Then 7, 8 are good. Of course, 8 is corrupted. No, wait. 8 could be right, it could be 9. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 9. 8 is telling the truth. 6 could be poisoner, so no one is corrupted. What was this? Yes, 5, 6. 6 would be the poisoner, so no one is corrupted. Makes sense. Okay. So these are basically all the options out of all the 4 options out of 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, what if 2 was corrupted? Then necessarily by the Emperor saying the truth, 5, 7 would be queen, so it would be 6 and 8. Okay, in which case 6 would be the poisoner, 5 would be corrupted, and we wouldn't have a 7 corruption. Okay, so these are basically all the options. Okay, so as I'm seeing it, number 4 cannot be corrupted. Because in the case 3, 6, and 8, in this case 4 should be as corrupted. 3 has to be the poisoner, 4 corrupted. No wait. I don't think this really makes sense. I think yeah, I think the Empress is just good, and the medium is also good. Okay. So this narrows our options. So we have 2 left. 2 likely good, but has to be what should we test it? Um, how do I test it the best? Yeah, it's either 2 or 9. So I can check it with 9. So I can check 9. None of them are evil, so she's good. Which really narrows it down to 2, 6, 8. Okay, so I think 2, 6, 8 are evil. So I'm gonna pick 3. There is 1 evil. Is correct. With what? Well, I can for sure say they are saying the truth. At least. Which actually narrows it down. Which actually narrows it down to either 3 or 9. So again, let's say 3 was... Oh wait, they say false. They say both are good. Which means that if they are saying the truth, then all 4 of these are saying the truth. Which doesn't add up. Okay, so it's actually wrong. It's actually one of these 2 is lying. God. No wait, actually in every case the Empress is lying. So these are good. This is corrupted actually. Okay. And the Empress is either corrupted by the Plague Doctor, which is not really a possibility anymore. I think she's evil. No, she was right. Wait, what? Yeah, I got lost somewhere. I got lost somewhere in the plot, but I'm pretty sure she was lying. Maybe not. But anyway, number 4 was saying the truth. At least I know that now. Yeah, what if the enlightenment is fake? Yeah, these are certainly right. Oh yeah, yeah. But I don't think they are lying. Corrupted. 4 is corrupted, 7 is evil. Makes sense? What? Yeah, I really got lost in plot. Never mind, then for another game. Same game? No, I got Transfer instead of the annoying poisoner. Yeah, okay, should play better. Type doppelganger, oh god. Chimcrafter, 1 is good. We have only 1 corrupted, but we could have a doppelganger disguised. And we could also have another flying doctor, so I can't really tell. Could have only the knight would be a doppelganger. Okay. There are no evils adjacent to me. 3, 4, or 8 is evil. What do I have for sure? 2 or 8 is evil. And 4 or 9 is evil. Fuck. 1 is good, 8 is good. Okay, this actually is contradictory. Right in there. I have 5 villagers. If I take out these 2, I have 2, 4, 6 left. There's 1 more evil, oh god. No, also have the outcast. Okay. I am cancer. Not much info there. 1 is good. One of the knights certainly isn't an eye, but they could also just be a doppelganger, which I could risk theoretically. I don't have any pick. Oh wait, I have pick. I have the plague doctor. I'm suspecting number 2 is corrupted. So let's check that. Not corrupted. But they are certainly lying. So one of these 2 is evil. Okay. Oh wait, it could also be a doppelganger respecting of number 8 who is good. So either one of these 2 is lying. Okay, so let's say number 3 was not lying. Then number 2 could be lying or not. It feels like mentioning they're just not corrupted. So if number 2 was evil, then number 8 would be evil. Which is possible, I suppose. Yeah. Which number 1 is the 3rd evil. We can put it up. And one of the knights would be good and the other doppelganger. Both of the knights are saying I can't die, so they are not corrupted. I think that's how I'm looking for. Do I get no info? Hints if I'm executed while corrupted. Great, doesn't really help much. Oh god. Doesn't really matter in this game. 1 is equal 3 to 4. So it's certainly not both 4 and 8. Okay. Okay, let's suppose the lover was saying the truth, then these two would be good. Then the knight would be corrupted. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Yeah, which doesn't really make my difference. Great. Love to hear that. Which would mean, oh, this is the truth. Oh wait, that's true. If they were lying, if the plague doctor is lying, then the gem crafter is corrupted. Which means that 8 is another good, another evil. These two are evil. Which means that number 1 is evil. So 1, 3, 8 is an option. 1, 3, 8 with 2 corrupted. It's an option. No, wait, it's not possible because 3 and 8 cannot be both corrupted. So number 3 is certainly saying the truth, and they are certainly good. Great. No, I haven't ruled out that they are good. I've only ruled out that I've only ruled out that they are corrupted. So they are certainly not corrupted. Number 2. Okay. And out of 4 and 8, there is still at most 1 evil. So let's suppose number 4 was evil. 8 would be good, 1 would be good, 2 would be doppelganger good or something like that. Okay. Then these two would both be right. And this one would be saying the truth. No, wait. And these two would both be evil. There's no point in right. Yeah, there isn't. So there is one, exactly one corrupted. And these two would be both evil. Which would make sense, and like the knight would be corrupted or something. Okay. Makes sense. Wait, where did... Yeah, I was thinking, wait, where did it go? So another option is 4, 7. Good, 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 good. 2, 8, 1 good. Yeah, and 9, yeah. 4, 7, 9. And who would be corrupted? Number 1, I guess. Because, like, yeah, I suppose 4 could be the counselor. And roll it up. Yeah, 4 could very much be the counselor. He's next to a plug vector. Okay, so that's one option. Then What if 8 is evil? Then 4 is certainly good. 1 is certainly evil, because 8 is certainly lying. That means either of those are, yeah, that means either of those are counselors, or the counselor is like number 9 or something. 2 would be, yeah, if 8 was evil, then 2 would be lying, and they are not corrupted, which would actually mean that number 2 has to be the third evil one. And 7 would be corrupted because they would be right next to a corrupted. No, wait, be 9. Oh, wait, they are saying who's corrupted. They are 9 could be corrupted, I guess. 9 or 7 both could be corrupted, I suppose. What do we have? Number 1, Chancellor is 2 away from closest evil. Would have to be true because 7 or 9 would have to be corrupted for to make sense with 1 to 8 evil. And no, wait, but one okay, no, wait, 1 is evil and they are lying, yeah, so makes sense. And then 7 or 9 doesn't really make a difference. Okay, that's another option. And third option is number 6 is lying, in which case both 4 and 8 are good, which means 1 is also good. And 2 is saying the truth, which means, oh wait, it could be corrupted. Okay, never mind, but 2 would necessarily be good. So we can have 2, 4, 8 good, which means 9 is certainly evil, because we can't have 2 doppelgangers. We don't have doppelgangers. 9 would certainly be evil. Five could be corrupted. 6 could be evil. Wait, what about Counselor? So I have 9. One option is, like I'm saying, 6. One option is, like I'm saying, 6 is evil. That's why they are lying. And 5 is corrupted. And who's left? Number 7, I guess. Number 7 or 4, we could have both 9 people, I guess. Yeah, it could be 4 as well, I suppose. And that's if 6 was evil. Could be 6, 4, 6, 9. Okay, so if 9 was evil and 6 was corrupted, we would have 7 lying, so 7 would certainly be evil. 5 uh, 8 would be saying the truth, which means number 1 would be good. We have who? Number 4 and number 5 left to be evil. Well, it doesn't really add up, I guess. 7, 9, 6 corrupted, then 4, 8, 1. Wait, I just realized 4, 6, 9 plus 5 doesn't make sense. Because we cannot have both Empress and Knight lying and one of her ancients lying. 7, 9, and 6. We get that 5 is certainly saying the truth, which means 4 is good. Yeah, makes sense. And we don't have anyone else to suspect of being evil. We don't, right? 4 has to be good. 8 has to be good. 1 has to be good. 2 has to be good because it's saying the truth. Yeah, it doesn't really add up. We have 3 evils, right? Okay, so this doesn't really add up. So I think these are the only options. And we know that 2 isn't corrupted, so this also doesn't make sense. So if I counted right, these are the only options. It's either 1, 2, 8 or 6, 7, 9 or 4, 7, 9. So what have you ruled out? Number 3 is certainly good. Number 5 is certainly good, but could be corrupted. Okay. Well, let me put it on a different monitor so I can be in the game and read the table at the same time. So if number 6 certainly isn't corrupted, rolled anything else out. Could 4 be a doppelganger? Yeah, they could. Okay, 9 could also be a doppelganger. So it's either 1, 2, and 8. So it's either 1, 2, and 8 or 7 and 9. But it's certainly, yeah, it could be 4 if, wait, if it was 4 it would, then 5 would have to be for corrupted. 1, 4, 7, 9. Yeah, Yeah, makes sense, I think. 47479 and counselor is either 7 or 9 and 8 is a doppelganger. Yeah, that's up. And yeah, with million bucks. Okay. So this makes sense now. And we have these options. Yeah, I'm thinking about to roll it down, to narrow it down. Yeah, let's try killing one of the knights. They are the least likely to die from that, so let's try that. Let's try killing 9. They were corrupted, which narrows it down to 1 to 8 and 9 corrupted. Wasn't too hard, honestly. Whoever just adjacent to me are corrupted, if possible. Okay? So it's like a poisoner but corrupts both the characters next to it. Glad to see that, you know? Got Counselor and Hookah, thank God. Only 3. Thank God, only 3 corrupted people. I mean, only 2 corrupted characters. We don't have any doppelganger or usual stuff. But 2 kind of likely to corrupt 3 characters total. But if I have doubles, it's always no ones. Okay. So what do we get? Close skill is counterable. Okay, I got Resurrection and Plague Doctor. Both of them could both be real, or one of them could be like or something. Knighton says close skill is here to be whatever. 4 is good. Okay, so suppose the alchemist was saying the truth, like. I can die with the knife. Yeah, they are either Ayakul or knight. Okay, they were Puka. Which means both of these are certainly lying. Let me close the notes, I don't need them right now. So both of these are certainly lying, which makes sense here. And I'm 2 character cards away from corrupted character. It's a lie. They are corrupted. I guess Druid, I don't know. Okay, but the alchemist could have cured. Oh wait! I see. Alchemist could have cured the bard who sees enlightened is corrupted, who really is corrupted. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, let me start writing those again. So one option is that 8 is corrupted, 1 and 3 are good. Oh wait, we have 2 druids. Okay, never mind. That narrows it down quite well. guy, yeah. They are the only one extra. It's the potential outcast, so it's Baker. One random unrevealed villager becomes Baker. Learn which villager I was. Learn which side of the circle is more evil yet. That's pretty annoying, but whatever. Section level increased, great. I love getting scored. There are 2 evil characters among them, and I have only 7 characters now. I have a witch and Picasso only learned 6. I can have it wrong with them. But I don't have one of these outcasts. But I have witch, so it doesn't really narrow it down at all. Starting number 1. 6 or 5 is witch. Okay, thank you. We have corruption, we have drunk, and we have plague doctor now. Number 2 is an ethereals are not adjacent to each other. Okay, I guess. I am the original baker. Which is 1 card away from closest evil. Okay. Okay, now forward 6 is a witch. Right side is more evil, that sounds like witch. Yep, certainly a witch. I cannot receive it. We certainly have somewhere around the original baker, and if I find another baker, or they could be a drunk. Wait a second. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, we have. God no. Okay. Get a 4 crop. Okay, so basically everyone is lying. Great start. I love to find out that everyone is lying. So let's assume everyone is lying, which is likely, actually. Means left side is more evil, which is not the 1 card away from closest. 5 north 6 is evil, is a witch. Again, that's so broad. Number 1. That's oracle. It's an oracle. What if they are lying? Both are good. Yeah, I think they are both good. So assuming everyone is lying, which really adds up. These 2 are both good. I want to check if it, yeah, it corrupts villagers, corrupts some villagers. Great, I'm glad I'm an alchemist, because that really because that wouldn't really help. Okay. Okay, so the plague doctor cannot be corrupted. I have narrowed that down. So they are either evil or good, but not corrupted. They are saying it, so they will do help. But at least I found that. They sound like a drunk. Yeah, if these 2 are corrupted and they are drunk or evil, that could also be evil. Which is the 1 card away from closest. You know how little that knows. You know how little that knows the options down? I'm gonna check if there's like something special. Pursue distance from one. No, it doesn't. Okay, so like potential help. Not even. Let me hide the notes. Both are not adjacent, so yields are currently adjacent to each other, obviously. Okay, great. That narrows it down to basically anyone. Supposing that he was drunk, I suspect, then it would be two or YouTube or that thing. Yeah, I would have somewhere, I don't know. But this is right. Okay, so let's start with that, with like Doctor, because I can actually tell it's not right. So supposing he was, that means that the architect is actually telling the truth, which means that two of these three are evil, and one of them is certainly Puka. So the other, so the third one is certainly lying, and all three of them are certainly lying. Yeah. It's like supposing, okay, supposing six was saying, yeah, let me open notes again. So supposing six was telling the truth, then it would be either one and two. Three would be like corrupted, and four apparently wouldn't be corrupted, and like five would be corrupted. Yeah, it could be. It makes sense, I guess. Okay, so that's one option, or it could be two and three. In which case, one would still be lying, so they would have to be corrupted for whatever reason. Five would not be a baker, which is up, I think. How many characters do I have? I have six villagers and I have five in play. So whoever that is, they are disguised as a villager. Could be the baker, but not right now. So it could be two and three. One is certainly lying, for example. Two could be Puka corrupting one. Five would still be corrupted because I have to put it somewhere. Yeah, and everything would it up. So one, five, that's it. So two and three, one and five are corrupted. It's up, and we don't have a drunk, I suppose. Yeah, that's an option. No, wait a second. We either have drunk or baker, or both. We could have, yeah, but in this scenario, I'm saying that three isn't the baker, which means that we have a drunk. So five is drunk and they are corrupted as baker. Yeah, perfect. Oh my god, it's gonna be so hard choosing to pick with the plague doctor. to judge. Then what if it was 1 and 3? Then 2 would actually be telling the truth and they wouldn't be corrupted, which means that, which doesn't make sense. So yeah, that's not possible because they would have to be corrupted by Puka from one of the others, from one of the others on the side. What if it was like 1 and 7? Then 2 would be corrupted by 1. Makes sense. 3 and 5 could be bakers, for all I know. 4 would be saying the truth, and I would need one corrupted, let's say 5. Yeah, we can always corrupt 5, and they could be changed by the baker. Okay, makes sense. If it was like 2 and 7, no, that's not possible. If 2 was evil, then it would have to be 1 or 3. So these are the only options where 2 is evil. Okay. So what if it was like 3 and 7? Yep. Then we would have 2 is saying truth, 1 is corrupted by, yeah, it doesn't adapt then. If 7 or 3 was Puka, then either 2 would have to be corrupted, or 1 would have to be corrupted, or 6 would have to be corrupted, and doesn't adapt, so it's not 3 and 7. So these are the only options if 6 is saying the truth. Now, what if 6 is lying? Then we get how should be plus. I'm saying with like evil space corrupted, including junk. Then what if 6 was lying for whatever reason? Then left side would be more evil, which means it could be, yeah, let's go 4 and 5, which means 2 is corrupted, 6 is corrupt, 6 is corrupted by Puka at 5, for example, and 3 is corrupted by Plague Doctor, or 3 is drunk, whatever. 2 is corrupted by Plague Doctor, 6 is corrupted by Puka, and 1 is right. No, wait. No, 1 would be wrong. Or 3 is corrupted by. No, in this case, 5. Yeah, that doesn't add up. In this case, 3 would have to be drunk. 6 would be. 2 would be corrupted by Plague Doctor, certainly. 6 would have to be corrupted by Puka at 5. And 1 is. Yeah, that's possible. 4 and 6, which is why 6 is lying. Then it makes sense here. Everything 6 is a witch. Oh wait, not necessarily. It could be lying. Okay. What I can tell is that 3. If 3 is corrupted, then they are drunk. Okay. Yeah, in this case 2 isn't corrupted, 1 may or may not be corrupted, 3 may or may not be corrupted. Doesn't really narrow it down much than that. Okay. 4 and 7, 6 corrupted. Then yeah, 4 is lying, yeah, makes sense. Wait, I just realized that I have here that 4 is saying the truth, which actually rules out this option. Or wait, can I wait? One wait in this option actually doesn't make sense because then 4 is lying, which doesn't make sense. So actually, let me check this one. 1 and 7 are evil. Oh wait, yeah, it makes sense actually. I'm sorry, they are next to each other. Okay, it makes sense. So 4 and 7 evil, 6 corrupted, 6 could be the 6 or 5 couldn't be the witch, so 1 is not corrupted, which means that 4 is Puka. Yeah, I guess 4 could be Puka. I don't really know. Uh, and 3 could be a villager made into a baker or anything like that. And number 2 would be saying the truth. I don't have really much to say about 3 and 5. Wait, I can tell that 3 is corrupted, and 5 is also corrupted in this case. But it makes sense. Could 1 be corrupted? Or alternatively, 1 is corrupted. This is true, and 1 is corrupted. Then hard thought. Which means that 4 is certainly Puka. No, wait. That means that. No, wait. That's. Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry. That's not possible because they are both good. So they cannot be. And neither of them can be a witch. So it's not. Oh, sorry. It's not possible. So these are the options when 4 is evil. What if it was 5? I don't think that's actually possible. Okay, I guess that's possible. So what if it was like 5 and 6? I've already checked 4 and 5. Doesn't really add up. 5 and 6. Then 4 is saying the truth. Yeah, which means 6 is Puka, 5 is Witch. 1 makes sense. Um, 2 is corrupted by Plague Doctor or is drunk. No, 3 is drunk. 2 is corrupted by Plague Doctor, 3 is drunk. Makes sense. Yeah, I have really many options. Um, so these are the options if 5 and 6 are evil. Then what if 5 and 7 are evil? What do I get then? 6 corrupted, because let's say it is more evil. Uh, 2 is not corrupted. 5 is drunk. 4 is corrupted. No, wait, I said, no, 3, I'm sorry, 3. 3 is corrupted. 4, 6 are corrupted, let's say by Puka at 5. Yeah, if 7 was Puka, then 1 would be corrupted, and 5 would be which doesn't really make sense. So 5 is Puka, corrupting 4 and 6. 3 is drunk, and then 1 or 2 would have to be corrupted, which isn't true. So that's not correct. It would have to be corrupted. No, wait, we don't have a plug. Okay, so this is an option as well. Oh my god, so many options. Have I really? Wait, yeah, no, no. I think literally anyone can be you in this scenario. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Okay, it's gonna be hard testing with like Doctor later, but yeah, I think I'll have to sack a village. Okay, so last option, what if 6 and 7 are evil? Or I'm thinking there's also an option that 6 is corrupted and both sides are corrupted just the same. Is it an option? Yeah, that's also an option that both sides are just okay. Yeah, yeah. Have I ruled out? Yeah, maybe I could have ruled out that anyone is actually like I'm revoking these two being good. I'm not so sure about that anymore. 6 and 7 are evil. Then 4 is not corrupted. 3 don't really know. 1 could be corrupted by 1 cannot be corrupted. Wait, no. 1 cannot be corrupted by the Plague Doctor because we know that Plague Doctor it could be drunk, I suppose. It has to be drunk actually, because if they were saying the truth, then 6 would be witch, 7 would be Puka and would corrupt them. It didn't happen, so 1 has to be corrupted. 6 then has to be Puka, and 7 has to be witch, and they are drunk. 1 is drunk. Okay. 5 is corrupted, which doesn't really help here. 2 is saying the truth. 3 is possibly saying 3 is saying the truth, yeah. And 4 is also saying the truth. Okay, so these are the options if it's one of the sides. And what more do I have? One, if both sides were equally evil, then I get that 7 is good, which really doesn't help. Okay, no. And 6 is either evil or corrupted, for sure. Yeah, I see that as possible. Okay, so let's say 6 was evil paired with 1. Then 6 would be Puka, 5 would be corrupted, 2 would be right, 3 whatever, don't really know, 4 would be corrupted by Plague Doctor. Okay, that makes sense. If it was 2 and 6, then 2 would be Sing the Truth, which doesn't make sense, so it can be 2 and 6. Yeah, I agree with it earlier. If it was 2, then it would have to be 1 and 3, 1 or 3 with it. So it doesn't make sense. 3 and 6. I get 4 is corrupted. 3 is not a baker. And I guess 1 is corrupt. 4 is corrupted. 3 is not Puka, 6 is Puka. Which means 1 is corrupted by Plague Doctor. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And 5 is drunk or something, I don't know. 6 is Puka. Did I say that? Yeah, which means 5 is also corrupted, but yeah, I've not much way to prove that. Anyway, so that's if 6 was evil. What if 5 was evil? 1 and 5 get. Yeah, it's stopping to fit on the screen. Yeah, it doesn't fit on the screen at all. Oh my god. So many options, I don't know how to narrow that down at all. Yeah, I guess I'll check where 7 is evil and see how I can use in what's in that. 1, 5, then 5 would be Puka, so 4 and 6 corrupted, which makes sense. 2 would be corrupted by Plague Doctor or drunk. No, 3 would be drunk and 4 would be corrupted by, and 2 would be corrupted by Plague Doctor. Okay. Yeah, doesn't really fit anymore. Whatever. Next option, 3 and 5. Then we get 6 still corrupted, 4 corrupted, corrupted. Either 5 Puka or if 3 was Puka. Yeah, 2 is also corrupted. It doesn't really narrow it down much. Either 5 is Puka, then 1 is corrupted by, then let's say 1 is corrupted by Plague Doctor, and 2 is drunk, or 5 is Witch, 2 and 4 are corrupted by Puka, and 6 is corrupted by Plague Doctor. We have no drunk, also possible. And last but not last even, 1 4 get yeah, that 1 and 4 are completely lying. Yeah, 6 is corrupted by whomever. 3 and 5 could be whatever, and 2 is also corrupted, and 5, 3 and 5 whatever, and 6, 2, 6 corrupted. Uh, 1 could be Puka, for example. 6 could be Black Doctor, any one of them drunk, whatever. Many options. 3 and 4. Necessary 2, 6. 1, 2, 6 corrupted. Yeah. So like 2 Puka, 1 drunk, 6 pipe, like Doctor. Anything like that? Okay, so these are all the options. Now I'm going to check those where 7 is evil and see who is certainly good in that scenario, who is certainly not corrupted in that scenario, I'm sorry. So it could be anyone except for 2 here, and it could be even 2. Okay. That doesn't narrow it down at all. Okay, I could also check who's the most likely to be evil or corrupted. Yeah, most likely to be evil, it seems 5. I see the most here. Okay, let me check 7 again. So it's either 2 and 5, 3, 5 and 6, 3, 4 and 6, or 1 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, doesn't really help at all. Who can I narrow it down? 7 is certainly not corrupted, so I can check that. I suppose. 7 is not corrupted, they said the truth. So we are good. Okay, that narrows down these options. Okay. But it didn't really help much aside from that. Doesn't matter. I'm thinking they are saying the truth. And now I'm going to find the skip goal, which is 6. 3 6s, 3 4 5s. Yeah, I think it's 5. They were a baker, saying they used to be a judge. Okay. So that cancels out the options that 5 is evil. Okay. And it also cancels out the options that 3 is corrupted and 5 isn't. I mean that only one out of the pair, 3 and 5, is lying. Yeah, they either. Actually, I think. No, wait. No, I think they cannot be both drunk and a minion. I don't think that it's up. Okay. I suppose they could be both one evil and one corrupted. Okay. If they were corrupted, then they wouldn't have been a judge. And it could have been anything else, then turned and the min change into them function. Okay, I guess doesn't really narrow it down much. And number 3 could be drunk, but doesn't seem that way. Okay, so have we narrowed down anything here really? Uh, yeah, 3 probably isn't lying. So let's assume 3 is saying the truth. Then 5 is good. Okay. Yeah, I already knew that. I am the original baker. Okay, but they are not corrupted then. Or they could be like both corrupted. Now I'm going to guess they aren't corrupted. So I get this. Um, yeah, and they aren't evil. He said, so I get this. Okay. So I'm left with 1, 4, or 6. Where the third one is certainly lying, basically. Okay, but I'm supposing that these are also good. 4 or 5 or 6 is a witch. Which is one card. Okay, this is okay. Let's try 4. No, it was 1 and 7. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I used. Yeah, I used camera. My bad. Let's try again and hope for a bit better deck. Okay. Yeah, that's a much better deck. Not gonna lie. I have like 10 corrupted characters. I have a doppelganger and I have Puka, but I only have doppelganger. It's outcast, so I shouldn't see any outcasts. If I see any outcasts, no, I shouldn't really see any outcasts. Back to the witch, so let's open it. Okay, one of these two is evil, or they could be doppelganger. Okay, see. And one of these four is evil. 2, 3, 2, 3, or 4 or 7. 2, 4, or 3. Okay, 4 is a real oracle. 1 of 5, 1 or 5 is minion, 1 or 5 is minion. I think they could be both lying. They could be both saying the truth because one is a doppelganger. Could be both lying. Yeah, they certainly could be both lying. Anyway, what I can say is that out of 2, 3, 4, and 7, at least 2 are good. Yep. Let's reasoning. Wait, before I let me check stream chat. Yeah, I still haven't gotten any messages on YouTube. and still just was on kick. Okay, so where was I? These two are the both lying or both saying the truth. The, let me open notes, and before I start anything, I'm gonna read through that. Okay, so suppose 6 saying the truth, then both 2 and 4 are saying the truth, which means one of them is real, one is a doppelganger. Okay, which means 1 or 5 is a minion. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. I have minions. Okay, let's start writing notes. So, yeah, I'll hate how it goes over my monitor. I guess I'll put it on the right side so it doesn't hide me, but only hides. So it only hides like health bar, which isn't that important, I guess. Okay. Uh, so let's say 1 was the minion, then 2, 3, 7 would all be good. 4 would also be good, which means 7 is corrupted. Okay. Can what do we have? Yeah, five. What if? Uh, yeah. What if one of them is? Yeah. What if one of them is a minion? Does it say? Does it mean that like the other is certainly good, or I guess no. I guess 5 could still be evil. I guess 5 could be demon. Okay. So I think 1 and 5. Uh, 3 is 7 is corrupted. Oh wait, doesn't make sense. It can be 1 and 5 because then 2 adjacent to Puka would both have to be corrupted. So it's 1, 2, 4, 7 are good. 3 cannot be evil because then he would be saying the truth, but but he's lying. So 3 is good. 6 is good because they are saying the truth, and 5 is the only character left that could also be evil. And if 5 was evil, then yeah, actually it makes sense, I guess. No, wait, if 5 was evil, then 2 or 4 would have to be corrupted by Puka, which didn't happen. Wait, we also have an outcast. Yeah, but they will still get corrupted as the outcast. Or not. Wait. No, wait, they don't. Oh, they don't corrupt outcast. Okay, so that's a possibility. And 2 or 4 is an outcast, and that's why it's a possibility. And what more? Yeah, that's supposing 6 was saying the truth. if 6 is lying, then 4 is either a doppelganger. In that scenario, 7 1 would be Puka, 2 would be doppelganger. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so under scenario, 6 is lying because 5 or 7 is Puka. Yep. So 6 is lying. 4 is either a doppelganger or an evil character. It could be a doppelganger. Um, okay, let's suppose 4 and 2 were lying. In that case, 1 would be evil, and in that case, 3 could be Puka, I suppose. um, no way, that wouldn't help the doppelganger. Doppelganger always tells the truth. Oh, so if in case 4 was lying, then one of them would be a real oracle, and the other would be evil. In which case, one of the empresses would be a doppelganger, saying the truth. Okay. Actually, before that, let me even check if it's possible that for both 2 and 4 are lying. So in that case, 1 and 5 are good, which means that 1 is good. Okay. I don't have any other info about 1, so I suppose it's possible. They could still be lying because they are corrupted by 2, for example. But in that case, 4 or 6 or 7, 3, 7, 3, 6. Wait, could they be evil? No, they cannot both be evil because we have 7. So, um, yeah, in that case, 6, 3, 6, or 7 would be evil. But we have that. But we have the 2 empresses. Okay. So let's say 2 was evil. Then uh, both the empresses would be saying the truth. Okay. Which means 6 is certainly corrupted. Um, 3 is certainly good. And since 4 is corrupted, and that only leaves 5 to be. Wait, no. Yeah, 5 cannot be Puka because then 6 would be. Yeah, 6 could be Puka. Yeah, then 6 is saying the truth, which means 6 is good and saying the truth, which means 5 isn't Puka. 1 and 7 are good Empress and Doppelganger, are truthful Empress and Doppelganger, which only leaves 3 to be the other evil, which contradicts one of the Empresses. So 2 is certainly good. And what if it was 4 good, 4 evil, 2 corrupted? Then 1 or 3, then 3 would have to be Puka to corrupt 2, because 1, no, wait, no. No, actually, no, 1 or 7 could be lying. Okay, never mind. Uh, 2 is corrupted, so 1 or 3 are puka. If 1 is puka, then wait, we have Emperor 7. Okay, so according to Emperor 7, 2 and 3 are both good, so certainly for 1 is puka, and 7 is not corrupted by puka 1. I don't think that makes sense. Because they can be a doppelganger because they aren't play. Okay, so it doesn't make sense. 1 and 2 and 4 are certainly saying the truth. Both of them, and one of them could be a doppelganger, but I don't know that. I don't know. Okay. Okay, so we've narrowed that down, which means either 2 is evil, or either 3 is evil, or number 7 is lying. Yeah, let's suppose 3 was evil. Then 1 and 7 are both right, which isn't possible, so number 3 is good. So number 3 is lying. Okay, great. 1 and 7, one of them is evil, which means that and we have 2, 3, and 4 are all good, so number 7 is lying for sure, not necessarily evil. 6 could be wrong, and 4 could be a doppelganger, so I cannot say anything about that. But yeah, 7 is lying. That 7 is certainly lying, and they possibly could be corrupted. So what if 7 was corrupted? Okay, let's start with 7. What if 7 was evil? That's probably easier. Then no way, I'm going to go with lying. Okay, so let's start. So 7 is lying. Let's say 3 was lying. Then would be 5 would be a minion, and they would be lying. We have a Puka minion lying, right? Puka minion Puka and gets corrupted, right? Yeah. So if 5 was lying, then they could be a Puka and have corrupted 6 and 4. Then 7 would be. No way, they couldn't have corrupted 4, but they could have corrupted 6. Then 7 would be evil, and lying, and 1 would be right. Yeah, and 3 would be also right. Okay, that's a possibility. So if 3 was saying the truth. Wait, what? No, wait, sorry. If 3 was saying the truth, then it would be like this. And if 3 was lying, 7 is lying, 3 is lying. Then 3 is certainly corrupted, which doesn't add up. Oh, actually, 3 has to be saying the truth. No, wait, they could be. They could be a minion, okay. Yeah, if 3 is lying, then they are a minion. So they cannot be corrupted because there's no Puka next. There cannot be a Puka next to them. So if and they cannot be Puka themselves. So if they are lying, then they are the minion explicitly, which would contradict 2 and 4. So actually 3 is also good. And 6 or it's either 1 and 6 or 7 and 5 in that case. So this is actually ruled out. Already. It's either 5 or 7 or 1 and 6. Thanks to number 3. And if it was 1 and 6, then 2, 3, 7 would be good. 7 would have to be corrupted because it's good. Because 2, 3, 4, 7 is lying either way, but because 2, 3, 4 are certainly good, I've already figured out. 1 is evil and lying, which is also true with 1 and 6. 6 is lying, I suppose, for the doppelganger. Which means that 6 is Puka, and 5 is also corrupted. Okay, so what we have got is that 5, 6, and 7 are certainly lying, cannot test much there, but 1 could be lying or saying the truth. They can 1, 5, and 6. I think it should be 1, 1 and 6, and 5 and 7 are corrupted by 6. Yeah. Okay, got it. What the hell did I just press? Okay. Okay, so I got my notes. And based on my notes, I don't know where my YouTube studio went. Anyway, based on my notes, 1 could be like or telling the truth depending on the scenario, and 5 is certainly lying, so I can test them. So I can test whether they will say they are good or evil, and it will certainly be a lie, and this is good. So they say both are good, which means there is 1 evil, which means 1 is evil. Yes, and 6 is the other evil. Yes. Got it this time. I get shaman. There are 2 same villager roles in different village. Oh yeah, it's getting complicated. Learn up to 3 characters. Among them are 1 of village of dust. What do we have here? Shaman. There are 2 of the same villager. Okay, not too good. But we have exactly 1 of the okay. Yep, that's it. But we have no corruptions, right? No, wait, we could have Plague Doctor and corruption. But it's voted, so let's start turn. Confessor, I am good. They are telling 2 evils adjacent to me, certainly lying. Cannot really say much so far. 3, 4, or 8 are evil. 8 is good. So it's 3, 4, or 2. They could be both real. Actually, they are probably both real, because I have two of the same cards. So 3, 4, or 8. So 3 or 4 according to US, and 3, 4, or 5 according to US. Yeah, one of these is certainly fake. They could be corrupted by a flag doctor. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we didn't end up looking or anything. Yeah, so the flag doctor is real and not corrupt because they can be corrupted by themselves. In that case, one of these four is evil. Cannot really say much now. They are lying. 5. Yeah, all my characters which are certainly lying, but cannot say much more about them like this. So 5, 1 is certainly lying. But they could be corrupted by 4. And one of these is certainly lying. And I don't really have much control. Okay. So 3, 4, 5 is evil. Makes sense. 3, 4, or 8. Okay. So if they are saying the truth, then 3 is certainly evil. Yeah, which makes this make sense. 1 is both 3, 4, or 4. Okay, so let's suppose 2 was saying the truth. Starting notes again. So let's suppose 3 was saying the truth. 2 was saying the truth. What the hell did I press again? So let's suppose 2 was saying the truth. Then, wait a second, let me make the model a bit smaller. Okay, great. Back to game. So let's suppose 2 was saying the truth. Then 3 would be evil. Then 7 would be good. Okay. Good and telling the truth. Then 5 would be good. Okay. And yeah, 2 and 7 are both saying the truth. 5, yeah, it could be 1 and 3 with 5 being corrupted. Yeah, that's a possibility. It could be 3 and 5. Actually, no, it couldn't be 3 and 5 because then 5 would be saying the truth, so it doesn't make sense. It could be 3 and 6 with 1 being corrupted. those are the options. If 2 is saying the truth, if 2 is lying, then 3 is good. Okay. Okay, then suppose 3 was saying the truth. Yeah, I got many options. Let's skip a bit ahead and check if 1 is corrupted. 1 is corrupted, 6 is evil. Thank you. Okay, it could be 3 with 1 corrupted. Hmm? If I recall correctly, 1 is the only corrupt. Yeah, 2 villagers of the same thing. So 1 is the only corrupted, which means one of these 2 is evil. So it could be 3 if it was 5. Yeah, that would also make sense, I suppose. Then, no, wait, if it was 5, then 2 would be lying, which doesn't make sense. So it's 3. Okay, got it. Took some effort, but got it. Puppeteer can turn a villager into a puppet, which does lie. Great. Back to game. Oh yeah, let me hide notes. Give me a second. Okay, back to game. So what have we got here? Number 1 is Confessor. I am dizzy. Yeah, very much evil. Oh, I got Puka. Oh, my bad. But they were good. At least I know that one of these 2 is Puka. There are no corrupted characters, and it's part. They are lying. Yep, they were Puka, and this is correct. This is Snicker. Who is corrupted. Says that evils aren't adjusted. It could be a demon, I suppose. Lying. They are lying. Which means they are adjusted. Yeah, which means they are evil. Oh, Oh. Yeah, I forgot that they registered Puppet as evil. Okay, my bad. Actually, the Puppet and the Puppeteer who were the 2 just evils. my god. One outcast, one cup of tea and great. Bunch of villagers out of food, there are 5. But I get drunk, oh my god, no. Number 1, I'm 3 characters away from profit. Oh really? Closest evil is equidistant. Yeah, possibly, I can't really tell. Number 5, let's say it's my evil. Number 3, by 1 corruption. Okay, but what does happen first? Corruption or leading atmosphere? 5 is good. Potentially. 5 or 3 is a puppet. Do we have any dupes? Yeah, we have 2 slayers. Who are certainly not drunk, and one of them is certainly evil. Okay, we have narrowed it down. So 1, 4, or 7 are evil. Is there anyone who claims otherwise? No, not really. Well, there you go. Closest evil is equidistant. Oh, potentially. Well, it's certainly not these 2. Because then the left side, then, I'm 3 cards away from corrupted character. 4, 6, 8. Cured 1 corruption. So that would make one of these 2. Yeah, I suppose makes sense. Yeah, they are. One of them is probably Puka. But we could still have but they could still be like lying or something. Okay. Okay. So suppose the alchemist was lying. What they are? Yeah, and they didn't cure 1, but a different amount. They cured none. No corruption. Okay. So if they say 0, then they are certainly saying the truth. No way, you could also corrupt. Okay. So suppose they were saying the truth. Okay, I got to open my notes for this. So, suppose 2 was saying the truth. They could still be puppet, but they are saying the truth. Then 5 or 7 are the puppeteer. Suppose, I mean not puppet, Puka. Am I see it right? Yeah, I have puppeteer and Puka, okay. So suppose 5 was Puka. Yeah, could also have drunk. Oh god. Oh god, no. No, by doing this, I mean. Okay. So, suppose they are saying the truth, then 6 is not Puka. Okay, that's all I can say. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't really narrow down. I want to spend the whole day here, so I'll just try to kill some characters. Okay, so one of them is corrupted and wasn't cured by alchemists. Well, that worked out. One of them is corrupted and wasn't cured by the alchemist. Yeah, which means this one could be corrupt. Which would suggest that either Oracle or Oracle or Gem Crafter is the of it. So that means that Bard certainly isn't Puka, as then they would be selling the two about crafted at the same time. They could be drunk. Okay, if I get drunk, then everything's screwed, but otherwise it makes sense. They said the truth, so they are good. And they are also not corrupted by Puka, so the Bard is good. Actually, I could corrupt it by the Alchemist, 2 section Puka. Actually, I'm starting to think the case. Yeah, they are not Puka. And if they are Puka, corrupted, then they are Puka, so they are Puka. Oh wait, they could 8. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, never mind. Number 2 cured 8, which means actually 7 is Puka. Got it. Wasn't easy at all. Okay, well, let's go one more time. This time, hopefully, not as bad. What do we have in deck? Ba, which thank God I have at most one. This corruption man couldn't do it. I had double. Oh God, no! I have doppelganger and corruption. Pass potentially. Yeah, otherwise everything is good. Okay. Number 1 fortune teller doesn't really say much. Judge doesn't really say much. Bishop between 178, 157 is outcast, minion, and villager. Okay, wretch is potentially minion. Fortune teller or architect are potentially a villager, and so they are lying. I know that there's some special case. Are villagers? Okay, so they are certainly saying the truth. They could be both. Wait, we don't have. Okay, never mind. They are certainly saying the truth, and one of these two is a doppelganger then. Which is 3 cards away from closest evil. Don't really know who that is. 7 is good. Lying. Certainly evil. Don't have any corrupted since we have doppelganger and dredge. Okay. Left side is more evil. Doesn't add up. Yeah, but they're not lying. Oh wait, Oh yeah, yeah, okay, it makes sense. One of these three is evil, and then you have the wretch, and they seem to be lying. Witness: learn a collector that was affected by the Queen Minion Puka wretch. Oh god, no, drunk. Not him. They could be drunk. They could be corrupted. Okay. 1 million villager outcast. 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, 8. And we have no which thing. Yeah. Okay, do we have a doppelganger? No. One of these two is fake. One of these two is evil. 1, 4, 6. There is outcast, villager, and minion. It's actually possible that could be drunk, villager, and minion, and twin minion. Yeah, makes sense. Those healers clockwise, possibly, or it could be under influence of Puka. 5, 6, or 8 are evil. Likely, not sure though. 4, 5, 6, or 1, 4, 6. Well, one of them is certainly lying, so I get that 4 and 5 are certainly good villagers. Four and 5 are certainly good villagers, which actually means they are certainly both lying. Which means 1, 4, 5, 6 are all certainly good villagers. Well, that's nice to find out. And they are certainly villagers, so like none of them is drunk nor evil nor anything. Okay. One is also not drunk. Okay. Uh, right, counterclockwise, clockwise. Okay, so they are certainly good as well, because the two heals are among the smaller. And I have 2 outcasts, I have wretch, and I have drunk, which is the slayer, so it's the drunk. Okay, thank you for enlightening me. I have Puka and I have some twin thing. Okay. Okay. So can I rule out who is saying the truth? Wretch is certainly saying the truth, right? And they are certainly lying. I think they are lying. Yeah, they'll just say they cannot kill him. Okay, so I can't really use that. Aside from like proving that they're lying, okay? Closest evil is counterclockwise. Clockwise. I think it's one of these two. They are probably one. No, wait. This actually says that it's either this one or they are lying. And I know it's not this one. So they are lying. Okay. Starting to add up. It could still be this. Yeah, I suppose it could. It could be one of these two. Oh wait, they were saying the truth. Then this one, then it would be this two. Okay, yeah, okay, exactly. And they could be corrupted, or it could be this bishop. No way, they cannot be corrupted, and in that case, we have to be this bishop anyway, so I think it's the bishop. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think they are corrupted, and it's this bishop. In that way, they are certainly lying, but it could also be something. What's up with the bishop, though? Wait, could 5 be drunk? Have I missed that? No, like 1, 4, and 6 are all good villagers. So 4 and 6. No, wait. But yeah, those 3 are all good villagers. They Oh, yeah. I see. So I had 2 fake villagers who weren't in play. This was complicated. Learn random area. I don't know if they're anyway. Puppeteer million Puka. So I have 4 evils. I have 4 evils, 4 villagers, and the wretch. So let's see if we find wretch. We did. And there is only one, so they are going to be wretch. They are going to be the wretch. Okay. Let's see what are the people around saying about the wretch. I was a baker. Mr. I'm going to check the baker. They say it was a random villager. Oh wait, I do. On the wheel. One random revealed the villager becomes a baker. Learn which villager I was. So there would be a second baker if they were saying the truth, but there isn't. They are certainly lying, but they could be corrupted by, right? Yeah, I think yeah, they could be corrupted by Puka or lying. So one of these 3 certainly. Then I have no doppelganger or anything of that sort, so one of these two is certainly evil. And I still have two left, which will probably depend on where I find the puppeteer. 7 is good, possibly. 2, 6, or 7 is possible. Okay. No, wait, I can actually narrow it down. No, I can. Oh, no. No, this could be Puka, this could be Corrupted. Okay. And this could be Second Evil. Would make sense, okay? And they would be Third Evil and like Emperor's. No, like actually, then Slayers. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's time to start, isn't it? I suppose. So let's suppose 6 was flying, 7 was evil. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And uh, wait, I have oh wait, I have 3 dreamers. Oh, yeah, that narrows it down a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Do I have any info about the dreamers? I don't, but they don't say the wretched dominion they are lying, so I could use that to find 2 evil dreamers. Yep. Or corrupted, potentially. Well, that doesn't really help, I guess. In that case. Okay, so let's start with the information. Definitely, okay, not really that. So let's start with the information that number 3 started alive, which means they weren't faker at all. Yeah, they are evil. So like what they were originally. Because like Baker should have duplicated either way, and we didn't have anything disguised except for the evil ones. I don't get it. So like that was evil. Okay, I have no idea what role it was before or anything like that. And 2 of the dreamers are evil, and then we have one more. Since they were our puppet, they were also corrupted, which is crazy. So like both of these are evil. Yeah, puppeteer, and they were corrupted by. Yeah, let's. What the hell? Wait, I can still use that character. Be crazy. Okay, alright. Thanks, I guess. So number one was the minion. Then who the hell's... Yeah, I suppose I could do 6 or 7. Yeah, I suppose they are saying the truth, so they are right. They are not Puka. So 6 or 7 is Puka. Cannot be 6 because then... What? Oh. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So the same, but now with Counselor instead of Puppeteer, which is better, I guess. But I have to cast, out of which 2 will appear. Probably, maybe 1, most likely 2. And can I go straight ahead and kill Knight? Yeah, I can. I have no way. I have to plug in. Oh god, no. If there is only 1, then I can do it. Is there? No, there are. My god, no. So those 2 are probably both right. Yeah, those 2 are real. Like they couldn't have turned into them. Because I wouldn't it out. Or they could have. Yeah, wait, no, I suppose could have turned into one of these 2. I have 2 lovers, I have 2 knights. Only one of them can be a doppelganger. But I have only 3 evils now, not 4. So that's some upgrade, I suppose. 3 is a real dreamer. It's up. 4 was affected by an evil. They have been affected by Puka. They weren't affected by Counselor because they aren't an outcast now. But they could have been affected by Puka because 3 or 4 is Puka, and either 3 or 4 is Puka based on this decision. I don't. Now wait, they could have been affected by Puka. Oh, too bad. 2 evils adjacent. Finally, some real info. So either lying as heck or there really are 2 evils adjacent to you. Which means that Chancellor didn't turn anyone into that. I don't think it really adds up, because then Chancellor would have to be sitting. Yeah, they could be sitting evils, or evils, evils and outcasts. And I know these 3 are evils and outcasts, so the Chancellor would have to sit right here, the only position, and then they will be lying. So number 6 is certainly lying, and at least one of these 2 isn't an evil. Great! They could be a Counselor, and they could be lying or even saying the truth, as a matter of fact. or they could be both good and they could have been affected by the plague doctor. Okay? And they are saying the same for the same reason. They have to be lying as well. Awesome. I suppose I. No, wait, I don't have to have a plague doctor. I could be both just evils disguised as two out of plague villagers. Not so great. Can I rule out that I have a doppelganger? Oh, corrupted place, corrupted dreams ability doesn't work. Which means that if a knight is corrupted, then I can kill it, actually. That's not good. Yeah, but I'll just do at least, no way they could actually be corrupted, which doesn't really sound like a good idea again. But I'm trying to rule out if there can be a counselor, which, yeah, I suppose there could be a counselor sitting between two outcasts. No way, he turns someone every time. Okay. So there are certainly at least two minions, and I'm thinking there could be a third. Yeah, one of these two could be a minion, and then there would be another outcast who is uh, disguised, but then none of these two would be an outcast. But then they would be saying the truth, so these two certainly aren't outcasts. So one of them is certainly evil. Okay, I can do that. Oh wait, they could be both corrupted. No, they couldn't. Yeah, like I said, if one of them was outcast, they would be saying the truth. So one of them is certainly evil. Finally, getting somewhere. Okay. I guess let's go reasoning through. Man, this is really difficult, especially at like 3 a.m. or what time it is now. So they're really putting a strain on my strain. It's like it's almost 2 a.m. Not that bad, but still. Yeah, I'll have a break from streaming in the morning. Okay, so let's see the possibilities. Let's suppose yeah, let's suppose 8 was evil. Then 9 or 6 would be evil. Let's suppose 6 and 8 are evil. Then 7 is good. 9 is either good or evil as well. Yeah, then 9 could be evil as well. Suppose 6, 8, 9 are evil. Then 8 could be Puka, no 1 could be corrupted, yeah. Or 6. Or no, then 6 would be Puka and 5 would be corrupted. Yeah? Yeah, makes sense. Okay. What if 6, 8, and 5 was corrupted? I don't remember what was the option. Yeah, 5, 6, and 8. Let's say 5, 6, and 8. 8 would be Puka, so 9 would get corrupted. And 5 and 6, 6 would be the Counselor next to Bombardier. 5 would be Minion lying. Everything would add up. Bad. Yeah, I don't like that at all. In next option, 6A and can, yeah, and like 1 or 4. Hey, let's try to get some info by using the dreamer. Or do I have an idea who's corrupted? No, no, not really. If 8 is good, I don't really have an idea who's corrupted. Okay, so if 3 is dreamer, then I can check an evil roll. Like 6. 6 could be Counselor. Yeah, I already knew there could be Counselor. And if 6 was Counselor, that's exactly what they are lying. So if like 6 was Counselor, then Bombardier would be real. Yeah, it would. Yeah, Bombardier is probably real. I think. and 5 could really be anything. Yeah, doesn't really do much info. Okay, 1 is real knight. Excellent, in case 4 isn't real knight. Some more info. And if 3 was lying, then 2 would also be lying. Which could be possible if 3 was like Puka. Okay. Yeah, if 4 was affected by evil, then they would have to be a real knight to get corrupted. Oh wait, they could have been affected by Chancellor to become a doppelganger who then becomes knight. And one of these two would be fake. Okay, that's also a possibility. But then 3 would be lying. So I would have one of these two is a demon, one of these two is a demon, and one of these two is evil. And 3 would be real, so dead, that would be a counselor. Yeah. It's like supposing. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So, 4, 5 is lying. Oh wait, or they could be corrupted by the Plague Doctor because 7 would be them. Okay, yeah, that's one possibility. 5, 7, 2 corrupted, 4 that doppelganger, and then I have 6 or 9. And I have 8 real, 6 or 9 is evil, and the other is corrupted. And to make things add up, 6 would have to be you. 6. No, wait, it doesn't add up. If 6 was. And yeah, yeah, if 9. Yeah, I know. 7 is Puka, who corrupts 6, and 9 is evil. Yeah, that's the scenario. So 5, 7, 9, and 2 is corrupted is the scenario. Wait, have I rolled anything out yet? 1 is good. 6 could be Gunslinger. 5, 6, 8. And 6 is a Gunslinger. Turning Bombardier, and 9 is original Doppelganger. And 5 is like, okay, that makes sense. But wait, no, actually 579 doesn't make sense because 5 was the console. No, wait. Yeah, where? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I forgot that then 4 wouldn't be doppelganger by 5 lying, but it's not the case. And also 3 would make 6 counselor in that case, which isn't also the case. Yeah, I forgot where I was. So we've got either 9 is evil or 8 is puka. Yeah, pretty much. So let's go with that. So suppose 9 is indeed evil. Okay, could be like a million or something. I don't really know. They couldn't be puka for sure. Then it doesn't really help much with other stuff. But 2 and 3 could be evil. Then 3 would be counselor, lying, making 4. Guys, I don't think I'm prepared for this. Even with my notebook, I think I'm up guess it and then go to sleep. So let's do that. My guess is that 5 is evil. And I was wrong. 6 is evil. And it was 3, 7, and 9. I thought we should skip the game. I don't know why they just keep asking. So that's it for today. See you another time, I suppose.